Hey everyone, if any season needs planning, it's gonna be this one. We can only get upgrade tokens by unlocking them with keys, so not only are we gonna cover an unlock order, but also an upgrade order. And since there's no HQ locks this season, it's a great chance for low levels to reach the end of the tree. So let's get started and find a good path. Now we can start with clone rifles, the strongest variant of the troop. Maybe not super strong versus flames, machine guns, mortars, but thankfully we got Dr. Vitamin, or Dr. Vitamin for those other guys. And he's super strong because not only does he heal, he gives a damage boost, a speed boost, which is already like a budget speed serum, and he also gives armor now. Just like the engraving at HQ27, this reduces the damage per shot of other buildings. So these rifles we're gonna use are gonna take a lot less damage from flames and machine guns. This does mean the first couple unlocks are those tokens and Dr. Vitamin. And should we consider Mega Scorchers? No. For a few reasons. One, they cost a lot of GBE, 12 per each boat, and even if you do upgrade the gunboat, you can only drop 4 of them. Although they have twice the health as Scorchers, they don't have twice the damage. So if one boat of rifles already does more damage than one boat of Scorchers, and they don't die, then why not use them? And the final reason is, we have limited tokens this season, so any chance we can not upgrade something, we should take. We can compare the 2 ER deck with 3 ER. There's not a lot of space at 2 ER, you can drop on either ramp and just clear the base. But when you go to 3 engines, you have a lot more area towards the back end. So for that reason, the 3 ER deck should be a lot stronger than anything else at 2 ER. And after 3 engines, now you can go back for other things. Machine guns are pretty strong, both against rifles, and there's just 6 buildings on deck. And then flare is good because you can move your troops around to get a better split, or just flare the last engine. The next 3 unlocks I call 100 keys of practically useless tech. We'll get into details and upgrades later, but we're gonna leave rockets at level 1 for pretty much a whole season. Other upgrades are just more important. Rifle boost is good, gives around 15% health and damage, but you won't die if you don't have it. And the 1 million tokens you won't be using right away, is you're saving those tokens for some future tech. During this time going through these 100 keys, you might lose to people who unlock other stuff like brick, mortars, but I try to stay patient and keep on moving forward. Because once you get cannons, it's already starting to get better. Even though they don't really kill rifles, having 5 buildings that you can kite them around can really help out. But more importantly, it's right before you get heavies. Even with Dr. Vitamin improving rifle survivability, there's a good chance you're gonna die if you clump up a lot of machine guns and flames. But as far as heavies go, all you gotta worry about is a few cannons. There's no mines, no boom cannons, no shock launchers. So if you start using heavies, maybe even one boat of Dr. Vitamin, you can really just flare every engine down. Not to mention that right after, you can get some troop damage too. Since everyone's starting a bit lower this season, you might only get to this around the first day, and that's still fine, using heavies mainly to do your attacks. We'll still touch a bit on what's after that, showing again the 3 ER deck, and once you move to 4 ER, it's almost the same, just every engine gets a little more HP, and especially if you're heavy rushing, one more engine to worry about. And after 4 ER, it could be just a straight shot to building health. And even though we're only covering 15 unlocks, because a lot of this tech is expensive, this should still last maybe 2, 3, 4 days into the season. But with the easy part done, the unlock order, now we can look at the upgrade order. Before we do, if you are buying anything in the shop, would appreciate if you use a creator code, and if you want to support this channel, you can use code Stoneheart. Now as we said before, because upgrade tokens are limited, what you choose to upgrade is gonna make or break your season. So spending these 2 million tokens wisely, for the first time ever, a rank 1 star can max their landing crafts and a troop, so we'll get the clone rifles upgraded too. We do want to max out flames because it's a great defense against rifles, and also sniper towers to level 4. At that level you get the max amount of buildings, and they can cost time to clear. The next several ranks are going to be pretty straightforward, mainly because we're not upgrading anything. Just unlocking Dr. Vitamin at rank 2, unlocking nothing at rank 3, but once you do hit rank 4, you can get 3 engines. This whole process could be thought of as easier too. You have less options on what to upgrade, but you just have to make sure you do the right ones. Rank 5 gets you nothing, but rank 6 gets you machine guns, and you can max it out. Both splash defenses maxed out really helps against rifles, and once you hit rank 7 you can pick up flare. Even at level 1 it's gonna be fine. This is your only gunboat ability, so with level 1 flare and level 1 gunboat, you can just throw a bunch of them to get the value you need. Now we start the 100 keys of practically useless tech. Rank 8 gets nothing, but rank 9 gets you rockets, still only keeping them at level 1. They are the most expensive node to max, but because we're super scarce on tokens this season, we can't even afford level 2. Rank 10 also gets nothing, and the way we do rank 1 starts is you can save the first 4 starting chests and open them once you hit rank 11. Because when you rank up into a new tier like Iron at rank 11, then your normal time chests also increase in rewards. So 4 chests in Iron versus in Stone can give you 8 extra keys. We're only going to get cannons to level 4 because we want to save those tokens for heavies and some other stuff. And speaking of heavies, once you hit rank 12 you can unlock them and max them out. We already know we have enough for troop damage later on, so we can also get gunboat to level 2. That little extra GB can help throwing more flares, especially now with heavies. Rank 13 will get you nothing, but rank 14 can get you that troop damage, and just enough tokens for 30%. It could be just a difference in being a few seconds faster in attacks. And at this point we can stop right here. It'll be quite a while to save enough keys for 4 ER, so try to make a good push with what you have. We did skip things like mortars and brick. Think that heavies with troop damage is just going to be fastest. You can drop them on any ramp, just flare down 3 engines, and even bring Dr. Vitamin with you. Well, that's an upgrade order for the start. The rest of the season's upgrades we can think about as it goes, so stay tuned for those videos where we can work it out. We are going to be streaming the start of this season with a rank 1 account, but if there's one thing you can take away from the video, it's to upgrade wisely. Remember, once you spend tokens, you can't get them back. So let me know what you think about the unlock and upgrade order, and that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.